Inspector Greg McGill of Derbyshire Police. Carl Alesbrook was 16 years old at the time of Elijah's death. While a child himself, even a teenager knows the fatal risk posed by shaking a 4-month-old baby boy. But this was no single incident, and the court heard today how on more than one occasion Alesbrook assaulted Elijah. The force used to squeeze his tiny body broke his ribs, while the shaking caused significant damage that his brain became starved of oxygen, leading to his death. Alesbrook has never been able to bring himself to admit his guilt, even in the face of such a mountain of evidence. He tried to hoodwink the jury by spinning a story that sought to cover up his guilt, but they saw through his lies and half-truths. And I'm grateful for their careful consideration that has ultimately found him guilty. While we may never know the motive for Elijah's murder, what we know is that Carl Alesbrook is the person that's responsible. There is another person involved in the circumstances that led to Eli's death. She is someone that Elijah should have been able to trust without question, and that's his mother, Elijah Shemwell. The evidence we uncovered during our investigation showed a young woman who was more concerned with her sexual relationships and drug taking than she was making sure that her baby was safe. She left Elijah in the hands of someone she barely knew. But even with the limited knowledge, it should have been absolutely clear that Alesbrook was plainly unfit through both his age and habitual drug use to look after her son. While India was quite simply an appalling mother, she could never have foreseen the brutal actions of Alesbrook. However, it is quite clear that she could and should have taken far better care of Elijah, and she will have to live with the consequences of both her action and inaction for the rest of her life. I'd like to finish by remembering the most important person in this case, and that is Eli. He was at the heart of this investigation, and it was for him that we sought justice, and today we've done that.